Okay, got it. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Almas. I am the president of the American Alumni Association in Bangladesh. This is an association of all the people who were in US at some point of time, studied there, earned their bachelor's or master's or PhD, and then came back to Bangladesh to do something for the country. This association has been around for like 20 years, and we have been trying to contribute whatever we have learned in the US, the experiences that we have gathered, the best practices that we came across. Before going more into that, let me talk a little bit about myself. I am also an IVLP, a State Department alumni, and I was an educator. I actually was a professor of computer science for about 13 years earlier in my career, and while I was, and I was also an administrator. I was the registrar of a university in Bangladesh, and then I visited 5 different states on the invitation of the State Department as an educator. It was an university administrators program, and we learned a lot, and that really helped us, helped me actually when after I came back after the 1 month's visit. It really helped me in shaping my university and all the things that we learned in those 4 or 5 weeks. You see, I'm very glad that a lot of alumni are here from very different countries, from different continents, and this is always very important. This collaboration, what I meant, is very important, that we can always learn from each other. You can learn from our culture, we can learn about your culture, and we can all take the good things about each other's culture and heritage, and we can try to implement that in our respective countries. So this is a wonderful initiative, and I congratulate GSE, the GEIST, and for this wonderful summit and initiative. Going back to AAA, the American Alumni Association, we, as I was saying, that we have been trying to contribute in Bangladesh from the knowledge and experiences and skill that we gathered while we were in US. Just for an example, I am personally, this is the latest thing, so this is fresh on my mind. I'm responsible for the traffic management in one of the areas. We call it Gulshan. And so there's a Gulshan society, and we are working with the city corporation and police, and I am the convener of that traffic management committee. So what I'm doing is, whatever I have learned, I have seen in the US, the best practices of traffic, and the traffic signs and the rules and the regulations, I am trying to copy those and trying to implement those in Bangladesh. So this is just an example that whatever we have learned while we were in US, it's not necessarily always whatever I have studied. It's all about the experience. So that is what it really matters. AAA is also a great platform to network. We have a very great networking platform where all these US educated alumni come together, they exchange ideas, and this is also a very rich pool of skill. We have more than 600 life members and about 1,200 registered members in the database, and the directory that we have can act as a resource pool if somebody from the government or from the private sector wants somebody in one particular area, some specialist or for some consultancy job. So they can always tap into this directory, tap into our membership pool and get that desired skill or the desired person. We also try to promote the education, the North American education, the US education. For that, we run a testing center authorized by Prometric. I'm sure you know about Prometric. I'm sure many of you have taken TOEFL or GRE, all these exams for your higher studies. So we are the ones who administered this Prometric test center in Bangladesh, and it has been around for around almost like 16, 17 years now. And that's one service that we are trying to give to the potential students who aspire to go to US for the higher studies. We also try to do some mentorship, some guidance. Students who would have already taken admission into a particular university. If the student connects with us, we try to match with our alumni from that particular institution, and we try to get them together so that the alumni can give them advice, what to expect, what to do, what not to do when the student goes in the US. From last year, we have also we have also started another very interesting program called the internship program. It's students who are not our members, but still studying in the US. We are inviting them. We ask them to register on our website for their internship purpose. If they want to do some internship while they're here in Bangladesh for their vacation, like summer or during winter, they can do some internship program over here, and we try to do the matchmaking again amongst our alumni, their companies, or other companies who not necessarily are members. So we also are trying to do the matchmaking. So this is one initiative that we have taken, keeping in mind that for many years we have seen that our bright young minds were actually migrating to US and other countries, and we are trying to, we were having this severe brain drain right through these kind of programs like the internship programs and other summits. We are trying to have the opposite, which is we are calling the brain gain, and we are trying to attract them. We are trying to show them that there are enough opportunities and wonderful areas to work in Bangladesh after they finish their education. So these are the few initiatives that we have taken. Of course, we have many community services. We have a program that we always support every year. There's a school for the West Picker, the poor children who picks up waste material and sell them to earn some money. So we try to go and stand beside them. We are trying to provide them schooling, provide them warm clothes, and we are trying to support them so that they are not get all those diseases and they actually can learn. They actually can at least finish the high school. So that's what we are trying to do. That's a regular program that we have adapted for the last few years. So these are the many things that we are doing. We are very much open. Again, as I said before, we are very much open to collaboration. So I will be very glad if any of you from other countries who have experience in US education or your visits, if you come and join with us, if you think that we can help in any other way, and I'm sure that we have a lot to gain from your experiences and from your insights and from your skills, we would be glad to collaborate with all of you, and we can come up with a project, and that project can be in Bangladesh or in somewhere else in your country as well. So once again, I congratulate the organizers, and I thank very much for inviting me. I wish a very, very good summit for all of you, and when you go back, please have a safe trip back home. Thank you.